Welcome to Akeley Physiotherapy YouTube channel. I brought you back outside today to do another little session of Pilates. Mainly going to work on our arms today. So I've actually got some little hand weights, but you can actually use some tins of beans or maybe a tin of tuna, anything that you've got that are equal weights. You can just pop in your arms and use them the same as I'm using my weights. And also I'm going to be using a bit of TheraBand, but you can actually grab a pair of tights if you've got any in the cupboard, and you can do exactly the same thing with a pair of tights. The other thing is you can do all of this without anything. So if you haven't got anything, then it's perfectly okay to do this whole session just without anything in your arms. But I just thought if anybody has got any kit around, then they can actually join in with some bits and pieces that they might have at home. So let's get started. We're going to have a lie down onto our mats. And remember, you can either have a couple of head cushions, maybe one head cushion, or maybe just a towel or a cushion underneath your head. Let's find neutral. So feet are hip distance apart, knees are hip distance apart, and your lower back is in its neutral place. Not too arched, so there's a big gap here, but also it's not pressed right flat into the ground either. Just that little tiny bit of a curve, that natural curve, and drawing the abdominals down towards the back. Shoulders are open and wide, but the rib cages are just drawn down just to give us that feeling of connection in our centres. Let's just start by taking both arms up over your head. Find length through the shoulders. Try not to scrunch your shoulders up towards your ears. Keep your neck nice and long here. Nice sweeping movements. Using your rib cage just to anchor your centre as you take your arms over your head. Big breath in and big breath out. Take your arms to 90 now and take them open and wide. Make the front of your shoulders feel as wide as they can and back up to the top. And again, open and wide. Enjoy this position and back up to the top. Last time. This time stay out there and bend your elbows to surrender position. Bring your feet and your knees together and let both knees roll over to the left hand side. Keep your right shoulder blade down on the ground and feel nice length through this whole of the right side of your body. Just enjoy this stretch. Don't force anything. Remember, in Pilates, nothing should hurt. Come back through the centre and take it to the other side. Just to remind people, I can't see you on this video, so please make sure that you're very mindful of how you're moving. And really nothing should hurt in Pilates. Keep the level at the level you're used to. Come back to the centre. Bring the arms now up to the top and make one arm longer than the other. Reach up with your right and release it down. And your left and release it down. Make your shoulder blades come round the chest wall. And again, reach and release. Reach. Now both arms together. Reach and release. I'm reaching up to a beautiful blue sky here. And again, reach and release. Last time, reach and release. Lower the arms back down by your side. Just hug your right knee into your chest, send your left leg away. Feel long through the front of this hip here. Send the heel to the end of the mat. Reach this leg up to the ceiling and point and flex the toe. Feel that nice length all the way down this hamstring. But keep this right hip really anchored back down into the ground. Good. Let's change sides. So, hugging the left knee into the chest, Lengthen away through the right leg and then send this leg up to the ceiling and point and flex the toe. Good length all the way down, but just be careful as you're pulling your toe down. Don't be too vicious with this stretch. And then put this foot back down onto the ground. Good. Going to just start with opposite arm to leg. Just take the knee and the arm up to 90 and back down. Up to 90 and back down. So 90 hip, 90 knee, 90 arm. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Okay, so we can take our weights in our hands now. Remember, when you've got a weight in your hand, just to be a bit mindful of how you actually use your arm. Don't fling them around. We want nice precision to the movement, to the space you're trying to go into. Don't just let them sort of cruise along. Just be very, very careful. Opposite arm to leg. Take it up and down. I've just got my thumb leading the movement. It's just a kind of position for the shoulder here. And down. And lift. And down. Just engaging through your abdominals, making sure that the pelvis stays level as we're doing this exercise. This is a nice easy exercise, so it should feel quite comfortable to do, and the legs should feel nice and light as we're just engaging through our centres. Let's go to the next level. We take it up and then take the arm over your head as you lengthen your leg away. Bring it back and place it down. Let's do the other side. Remember, we want control of that arm as it goes over your head. Don't let the weight lose the control through the shoulder. Last one. And then we'll do both arms together. So we lift up, overhead, come back and down. Lift, overhead, come back and down. Lift. Good. Make sure as you take the leg away and the arms go over your head, those centers stay absolutely still. Both the rib cage is anchored down and the abdominals keep your back nice and controlled. No movement should be happening in the center of your body. If your arms aren't very flexible, then you won't be touching the floor at this point. Just take them behind your head as far as it feels comfortable. Good. One more. Good. Just lift your right leg up to 90 degrees. And then we're going to take your left arm and open it out to the side. Left arm opens as right leg comes out. Stay with your right leg and take both arms out. And then just your left arm, right leg again. And then both arms. And again. Open and back. Both arms open and back. Single arm and back. Both arms and back. Keep doing this, but what I want you to be very mindful of is what's happening through this side that's not moving. Keep that absolutely still. We're going to just do one more and then place this foot down onto the ground. Swap sides. So, left leg, right arm first. And then stick with that left leg, but both arms open. And again. Open the arm and the leg. And then open both arms. Good. And again. Remember, it's all about this right hip not lifting. The pelvis does not move at all in this place. open. Good. And again. The right knee and the right hip stay in alignment, and that right leg does not move. Keep the breath nice and even here. Good. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Keep going. Last one. Well done. And place that foot down. Let's change our weights for our band. And first of all, just holding the band, we're just going to take both knees and both arms out together. So both knees, both arms, and come back up with control. And again. Come back up with control. And again. Couple more. Opening nice and wide, using those shoulder blades to open, releasing through the front of the chest here. Good, and release. Just put the band down, no weights or anything. We're just going to do our up to double tabletop and back down. It's my favourite arm addition, where we do opposite arm to leg, but we actually go over your head with that second time, and then back down to your side. Don't worry if you don't get the arms. People who come to my class will get them. So let's have a go. Opposite arm to leg. Up to 90, up to 90. The legs go down as the arms go over your head now. Bring it back up to 90 with the legs, back up to 90 with the arms, and then back down to the ground. Good. Lift, lift, over your head as the legs come back down to the ground. Bring it back up to 90, 90, and back down to the ground. Good. Keep going. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. It's a bit of a teaser for the brain, so don't worry if you don't actually get this. Just have a practice. Last time. Down, down. Excellent. So we're going to go back to having our band, but this time put the band underneath you. So as I say, you can have a pair of tights if you have no band, or nothing at all is also fine. Take your band close into your armpits. You're just going to reach up and down. Reach up and down. Reach up and down. Last one. Reach up and down. Let's take one leg to tabletop, followed by the second leg to tabletop. You're going to do toes in the water with your lower legs while you do those arm exercises, opposite arm to leg. So toe in the water, opposite arm lifts and back. Toe in the water and back. Toe in the water and back. Keep going. Toe in the water and back. Now with this exercise, keep those abdominals really engaged. Keep going with your arms. I'm just going to reinforce this. You keep this bit completely still. Draw down through your abdominals here. And as your leg goes to the floor, the hip opens out here. Yes, no back lifting at all. The arch in the back should not become any greater through the whole of this exercise. Keep going. Up, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. Let's do 4 more. Down, 3 more, down, 2 more, down. Last one. And down. Place one foot down, followed by the second foot down. Well done. Take your weights back in your hand now. with your weighted hands over your head. You're just going to tuck your chin in, lift your arms, open out your knees and reach forward. Roll yourself back down as the arms go back over your head with control. Slow this exercise. So, breath out as you come up. Reach. Breath in as you go down. Good, and again, breath out. Reach, 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 reach. And come back down with those arms slowly. And again, breath out. Breath in. 2 more. Breath out. Breath in. Last one. Breath out. Breath in. Well done. Come back to your band. Tucked in behind your arms. And take one leg to tabletop, followed by the second leg to tabletop. This time we're going to take 2 arms up to the ceiling. So the arms are going to come up and come down, but you're only going to take one leg out to the side. So it goes up, down, up, down. Now keep the abdominal absolutely still, regardless of what your arms and legs are doing. And again, reach, down. Keep the leg that's supposed to be still, keep it absolutely still. Down, out, down, out, down. 4 more. Keep strong through the center, keep your necks long, keep the breathing even. Last one. Good. Excellent. Keep the legs where they are and bring the weights back into your hand. If you want to, you can place your feet back down onto the ground and do this exercise like we did a moment ago. But for the rest of us, we take the arms over your head, take a deep breath in, and on your breath out, open the knees and reach forward. Back over your head with control. Good. Squeeze and back. Good. Squeeze and back. Good. Squeeze and back. And squeeze and back. Squeeze and back. 4 more and back. 3 more and back. 2 more and back. Last one. Good. And back. Place one foot down, followed by the second foot down, and bring your arms back up to 90. Take your right leg to 90, and this time you're going to take your leg up to the ceiling, and then you're going to lower your leg down towards the floor as you take both arms over your head. Over your head, lengthen the leg away, and bring it back up to 90. No movement with the arms as you straighten the leg. Take the arms over your head as you lengthen the leg away. Bring it back. Tummy stay tight as you lengthen the arm and lengthen the leg. Don't let your hip and the weight of your leg drag you out of neutral here. Lift, lower. Good work. 2 more. Lift and lower. Last one. Straighten and open. Bring it back. Let's change legs. 90 degrees, tummy's tight. No arms. Send the arm and the leg away long. Bring it back. Good. Reach. Send the leg away and the arms, make them long. Bring them back. Reach. Lengthen. Don't let your back lift. And back. Really ask more of your abdominals as that leg goes to the floor. And back. Let's do a couple more on this side. And back. Last one. And back. Well done. Place your feet back down onto the ground. Let's take the weights away again and take hold of our band again. And let's take one leg to tabletop, followed by the second leg to tabletop. This time you're going to straighten one leg and send the leg away just as low as you feel you can here, but both arms are going to reach up at that point. And then you bring it back. Good. Reach up. Now. Bring it back. Let's alternate the legs. So, reach up, lengthen, and back. Reach up, hold the arms, bring them back. Good. Reach, long, bring them back. You can do this exercise with your other foot on the ground if you want to. Keep strong through the center. Lengthen and back. One, lengthen and back. Two more. Lift, lengthen and back. And again. Lift, lengthen and back. Place one foot down, followed by the second foot down, and take hold of your weights again. Okay, so if you're getting tired, we've got some options here. We're going to do a little sit-up again, and you can keep your feet on the ground and just come up like this, like we did earlier. Or you can have your feet at a double tabletop and come up like we did earlier. But if you can manage it, we're going to have our legs out straight and reach up from here. So, whichever level you want to do, arms are over your head, keep your chin tucked in and breathe in, breath out, lift you up. And back. And again, reach, slowly, slowly back. And again, reach, slowly back. And again, reach, slowly back. Let's do a few more here. Slowly back. Good. Reach and back. Reach and back. Reach. This time we're just going to hold our lift. Hold your lift here and just see if you can squeeze a little more here. Try and relax your shoulders and relax your neck. Keep your chin tucked in and just use those deep abdominals. Reach. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Lower down. Bring your knees into your chest. Just give them a little bit of a cuddle here. Great work. Well done. Place one foot down, followed by the second foot down. Okay, we're just going to do a few exercises in side lying now. So come into side lying. You're just going to have your arm and then your pillow and then your head. And take hold of your weight in your hand and bend your knees. I'm going to come into clam level 2 here. So lifting your feet off the ground, but have the weight in your hands. And we're just going to lift up, over your head, back to the top, and lower back down. Reach, over your head, lift. Let's keep the necks nice and long here. Lift. Reach, keep squeezing into that glute. Just make sure the pelvis stays facing forward here. reach, back and down, reach, overhead, back and down. 4 more. 1, overhead, reach, down, lift, keep squeezing that glute, up, down. Last one. Stay here this time and just leaving your arm reaching up towards beyond your head, just down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down, squeeze, down, squeeze. 4 more, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze. Last one. Well done. Bring everything back down to the ground. Just give that muscle a little tap. Okay, so you need to get enough cushion underneath your head so that your head is supported and you can bring both arms out in front of you. And if you come to my Pilates classes, you know that this is one of my favourite exercises, arm openings. So from here, you're just going to look up, watch your hand and take it behind you. And bring it back. As you do this, the pelvis stays facing to the front, but the arm softly comes over the top. Take your head with your hand, but let the thoracic spine move, but keeping the pelvis facing forward. So it's a lovely rotation. It's not just your arm moving. Make sure you're opening your chest between your breastbone and your arm. That's where we need to feel the openness. And make sure that the hand is just slightly above 90 degrees when you get behind you. Feel this beautiful opening. It really is completely the opposite to most of our activity that we do through the day. Whether it's gardening, looking after children, shopping, driving, computers. This is such an antidote to all of that. Beautiful little stretch. Let's just do a couple more here. And last one. When you get to this last one, hold it, take a breath in, and on your out breath, see if you can find a little bit more rotation through the body. And then let's bring it back and we'll swap over sides. So getting yourself into an arm pillow head position and take hold of your weight in your hands. Oh, that sun is gorgeous. It's right in my face. So take both feet off. You're going to do clam level 2. Weight out in front of you. You lift your leg and your arm. Reach over your head. Bring it back and place it down. Good. Lift. Overhead. Back and down. Control this arm with the weight in it. Keep squeezing through that glute. You should really feel this in the muscle behind your hip. Squeeze. Lift and down. Again. Squeeze. Make sure your heels are together, your feet are together, and your heels are in line with your buttocks here. Make sure that your ribs aren't flaring. Keep your back flat, as if you were sort of along a wall. Squeeze. Keep squeezing through those glutes. Lift, squeeze, back and down. Lift, squeeze, back and down. A few more. Lift, over, back, down. This time stay with your leg up there, and let's just do the arms now. Now leave the arms overhead and the leg just squeeze those last few degrees. So squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. 4 more, squeeze, release, squeeze. Last one. Well done. And bring it back down. Excellent. Just take that weight away, bending your knees, and this time we're going to do arm openings. So have your cushion so that it supports your head at the right height, so your neck is in a nice straight line. Both arms are out in front of you. Bend your knees so the lower half of you is anchored, and then watching your hand, you lift up and open and bring it back. Just make sure that when you do this, you are watching your hand and you're getting that thoracic rotation here, and you're opening out through the front of the chest and back. Good. Open out and back. Lovely. This is one of my favourite exercises. Just love it. Especially if you're spending a little bit too much time maybe on the computer, on an iPad, on a phone. This is a great antidote to all of that. Last one. When you get to the end here, just take a breath in. On your breath out, see if you can find a little bit more openness, a little bit more rotation through your thoracic spine. Good. And come back to the center. Let's turn now and come onto your tummies. I'm going to turn back this way. So lying on your tummy, let's just do some cobra stretches here. So taking your hands by your shoulders, push up into a nice cobra stretch. And then release to come back down. And again, lift up, drop the shoulders, lengthen the neck, and come back down. And again, lift up, and back down. Last one. Drop the shoulders, lengthen the neck, find movement through your thoracic spine, and come back down. Well done. Just you're going to place your head on your cushions, and we're going to take your arms down by your side, and we're just going to pull the shoulder blades together slightly, and then we're just going to hover and lift the palms of our hands up to the ceiling, little tiny movements like this. Okay? So keep your tummies tight, lying down on the mat, head on the cushions. Draw the shoulders up so that the front of the shoulders come off the mat. Then little movements. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, 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 lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, and lower. Good. Now turn your palms down and the back of your hands up. They'll need to be slightly away from your body. Tuck the chin in, tighten your tummy muscles. Lift the shoulders off the mat. Lift the hands up and little bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, and lower down. And then last one, have your little finger turning up to the ceiling. Lift your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades and tighten your tummy so that your back stays nice and flat here. Lift your arms and little movements here. This time, tuck your chin in and lift your head very slightly off your mat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, and lower down. Well done. Put your hands by your shoulders and push yourself back into a child's pose or a shelf-sit stretch. And just let your head come down and reach your arms out forward. Lovely. Really stretching those arms away. And then come up into 4-point kneeling. So in 4-point kneeling, we're going to just use some little some little dips really. So we can either be in just a complete 4-point kneeling and just bending like this, or we can take ourselves out and come into a half plank. With this, we've really got to energize through the bottom part of our body so that our back isn't just arching and dropping here. So we really are pushing away from the floor, and keep your head in neutral. Okay, then we're going to bend your elbows in towards your side, little dips. Down, push up. Down, push up. Down, push up. And down, push up. Down, push up. Down. You can do full press-ups if you wish. Push up. But the quality of your centre is absolutely paramount here. I don't want to see dippy backs. Backs are strong, tummies are tight. Drop the shoulders. Well done. You'll just do 4 more if you can. That's 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done. Sit back and stretch those arms out. Well done. Just bring yourself into sitting now. Brilliant. And just have a nice long body. If you need to sit on something to make you sit a little taller, then feel free to do that. Just take your arms out to the side, sit tall, sit with both feet, sit bones on the ground, and let's just see if we can rotate. Open out through that back shoulder. It comes open and back. Arms stay out at 180 degrees. And back. And open. And back. And open. And back. Similar to your arm openings in lying. And back. Get the movement through your thoracic spine. Back. 2 more. Take your head with you. Watch your back hand. Last one. And back. Bring your arms back down by your sides. Brilliant. Pop the weights to one side. Just take one arm across and give those shoulders a stretch. And then the other side. Come back. Just put your hands down on the ground, shrug your shoulders up, big breath in, a sigh out. And again, big breath in, sigh out. Good. And then bring the shoulders forward and back. Forward and back. Last one, forward and back. Lovely. Now sit really tall through the whole of from the sit bones through the body, as if that helium balloon is going to carry you off your mat. Be long. And now be open here. Well done. Keep the rib cages down. And feel as if you're as long and as tall as you possibly can be here. Well done, everyone. that's the end of the session. I hope you've enjoyed it. More to come. Just to tell you today that we're going to do some live streaming of some Pilates and yoga classes. So either send me an email to say that you're interested, or go onto our Facebook page and it will tell you all about it. The email is cgriffithsmcsp@aol.com. Look forward to hearing from you. Hope you've enjoyed it. From my garden. Bye.